Hey guys, let's see, making sure the audio is good. Okay, there. Turn up the volume. Okay. Okay, guys, I've been meaning to share this Facebook Live about something. What to do when shit goes down. Okay. I've shared a little bit here and there um, about what's been going on. Personally, the past week, 2 weeks, like the beginning of the year started off really high, and then the past few weeks have been challenging to say the least. I've had my plumbing back up. We couldn't use the toilets. I've had my deck was going to be pulled up because I thought there was something wrong with the pipe may have collapsed. So there was some stress around like that. And there was a flood here in Houston. Our car broke down on the freeway. Um, I woke up this morning with a sty. That's why I'm wearing these shades, these vintage shades. I actually just finished a call for our Quiet Voice Big Impact community talking about how to get clear on your goals for the new year. And that's why I want to share a little highlights from that. But what I want to talk about today was when you decide you want to move from like where you are to where you want to go, you have to accept that shit's gonna happen. In the midst of all this like chaos that was happening, I was thinking like, what the hell? Because it literally was like back to back to back, and the guidance that I got was like, just trust the process and say thank you. Thank you for whatever it is you're meant to learn, because when you surrender to the process, you can eventually receive the grace. What we talked about on our call today was it's helpful when you start off the New Year's to have a word of the year, a theme. And so for me, I was asking guidance, what is that word for me? I didn't want to just like pick a word. I really wanted to feel into what resonated with me for this year. A lot of words have come into my space, but the word reinvention is what landed. And I've been reflecting on like, what does this whole reinvention mean for me? And I feel like, just high level, just to give you a sense of what this looks like for me, reinventing myself from identifying myself with struggle and strife and proving my worth and believing that my value is only based on what I do, to this deeper sense of knowing that I'm valuable. My life can be easy. I can trust the process and be carried through the process with a sense of effortlessness, a sense of ease, a sense of grace. I don't have to prove my worth. It's this like deep-seated belief that comes with like from my culture. I'm Asian, and I have this. I've always felt like wrong. Like I was always trying to overcompensate, be an overachiever, just trying to prove that I'm not wrong. But I always felt wrong, and so this new season for me, when I feel like God is saying it's time to reinvent yourself into this more of this true version of yourself, is that I am right. You know, I don't have to prove my worth. I don't have to be more than I am. I don't have to put a facade. Just be myself. And so I wanted to just be super straight up honest with you about when shit happens, because life, it's a part of life. Just say thank you. Even if you don't understand why, because eventually you're going to receive the grace in why things happen. Because ultimately, I want you to remember this: things in your life happen for you and not to you. Things in your life happen for you and not to you. So when you can commit to that belief and practice that every day and notice, especially when the shit show happens, then you're actually going to allow shifts and deep healing to happen with that are beyond your logical mind. You're going to allow yourself to actually witness who you are, like from a deep like soul level. You're going to recognize like your strength, and it's going to feel this like this deep level of support. And I'm sharing this with you based on like what I experienced the past week and a half. Like so much on the surface felt like a lot of chaos, especially the plumbing situation. Thank God that's already resolved. But it's just like trusting that this is happening for me. It's safe for me to surrender. and trust the process. So later today, I'm going to post the replay for our call to help you get clear on your inspired goals for the new year. What we talked about was really trusting your instincts and honoring your energy as an introvert. So important. It's about getting outside of your head, getting out of your head and into your heart, and trusting this process about creating success, sustainable success. It's about trusting that you are being led, allowing yourself to be led instead of trying to figure shit out in your head. So I wanted to keep this Facebook Live short because I wanted to take a break after that, and I just felt moved to just share a bit of highlights. But I have been meaning to do a Facebook Live just really talking about how, life is gonna bring you situations to help you grow. And the situations that are the most unexpected, the most challenging, that actually is going to give you the most grace, the most growth, you're going to know what you're made of in those situations. So just trust that everything that happens in your life is for you and not to you. So for those of you that popped in, if you want to type and say hi, I'd love to say hi to you. So if you're checking out the replay, I hope this is helpful. And I did want to mention to you also, and I mentioned this on, if you check out the replay, is at the end of the month, we're having a bonus call. If you want to join us for our Quiet Voice Big Impact Mastermind, that's starting up very soon. We still have a few spots left, and this theme for this year is Icon, and which stands for Introvert Coming Out Now. And definitely watch the replay because we really talk about how, today is the day of the inauguration, and I'm not going to get political, but I want you to know that it is your time to really step forward and really own your worth, own your power, and step forward, because the world genuinely now more than ever needs more quiet leaders, more leaders that show compassion, that show a sense of inclusion, a sense of depth and understanding. We as people, especially women, are really being called to step forward together. And so that's the whole spirit of the mastermind that's happening very soon. So definitely check that out. The replay I'll share when it's still downloading right now. But if you want to check out the mastermind, it's quietvoicebigimpact.com/mastermind 2017. I can feel it's going to be epic at the timing of this. I was actually supposed to have our call today on Wednesday, but then there was a flood. I don't know if I told you that at the beginning of the call, but there was flood here in Houston, so it was moved to this Friday. So I just could feel even my energy being on the call felt so much more resonant than it would if I tried to run home on Wednesday and possibly get stuck in the flood. So the last point I want to share is just trust the timing of your life. Things are actually happening for you, and this week is definitely showing me that everything is moving in ways that I couldn't have planned myself. So, I'm wearing these sunglasses because I woke up with a sty, but I made it work on the call, So it's just whatever happens, especially the unexpected shit, trust is happening for you and keep it moving. Keep it moving, because then you're going to be graced with so much, such deep levels of awareness and blessings, opportunities, self-awareness, so many things that you couldn't have planned just with your logical mind. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap it up, have some lunch, but I hope this was helpful for you, and I will chat with you in our Quiet Voice Big Impact community. Have a good day and have a blessed weekend. Bye.